Today's topic is the heating effect of current. When current flows through a wire, then heat is produced. This effect is known as heating effect of current. When current flows through a wire, then heat is produced. This effect is known as heating effect of current. Known as heating effect of current. When we switch on the circuit, current starts from the positive terminal of the battery. Suppose this one is any conductor connected to a battery. When we switch on, then electrons starts from the negative end, these are the electrons, and enters the conductor. Here the ions and atoms. The electrons enters inside the conductor and collides with the atoms and ions. So some part of kinetic energy of the electrons is converted into heat. It is known as heating effect of current. When we switch on the circuit, electrons moves negative end of the battery and enters inside the conductor. They collide with the ions and atoms. During collision, some part of energy is converted into heat. Some part of kinetic energy is converted into heat. Now the electric energy. Suppose this one is any conductor having resistance R. This point is A, this point is B. Q charge flows through the conductor, so a potential difference is produced across the conductor. Suppose potential difference is V. Q charge is flowing for time t. Q charge is flowing through a conductor of resistance R. So potential difference across the conductor is V. Potential difference across the conductor is V. According to the definition of potential difference is the work done in bringing plus 1 coulomb charge from one point to another point. So work done in bringing Q charge from one point to another point here is from A to B or B to A to B or B to A is known as electric energy. Or electric energy is charge into potential difference. Or electric energy W is Q into V. Known as electric energy or electrical energy, number one. Now we know because of current I is Q upon T, we can also write the Q is IT. So from equation 1, W is I, V and T. Number second, by Ohm's law, V is IR. Putting the value of V second, so from second equation, W is I into IR into T. That's W is I square R T. The third equation is the relation between current, resistance and time. Number third, because of V is IR on or I is V upon R, on putting the value of I in third. So from third, electric energy W is V square upon R into T. So there are the following formulas for electric energy. Number one is electric energy W is QB is IVT is I square RT and also V square upon R into T is electrical energy. Now unit of electric energy, units of electric energy. We can easily find the electric energy units. That's W is QB, that is also IVT, I square RT, V square upon R into. With the help of this one, the unit of electric energy is joule. From QB it is coulomb into volt. Third is ampere into volt into second. It also equals to, that's I square RT is ampere square into ohm into second. And from this one it is volt square into second. All are same. These are the units of electric energy. Now Joule's law of heating effect. Laws of heating effect. According to Joule, heat is converted into work and work is converted into heat. If W is work is done with the help of heat. H, heat is converted into work and work is converted into heat. Noted by H, it means W is proportional to H, or W is one constant, W is JH. Here J is constant, known as Joule's constant. K is Joule's constant. It is not physical quantity. It is not a physical quantity. It is simply a conversion coefficient. It is simply a conversion coefficient. It is used to convert calorie into heat or heat into calorie. It is used to convert calorie into joule or joule into calorie. So it is known as conversion coefficient. The value of J is W upon H. Its value is 4.18, approximate 4.2 joule per calorie. With the help of this one, we can easily convert joule into calorie or calorie into joule. Now we know that W is I square RT. Because of H is proportional to W, or we can also write H is proportional to I square RT, or H is I square RT upon J. Here J is constant. From this formula, we can write three laws. These laws are known as Joule's laws of heating effect. Number first known as current law. Current law. If R and T are constant, then from equation A, H is directly proportional to the square of the current, known as current law. Second is resistance law. T and I are constant. T and I are constant. Then from A, H is directly proportional to R. Higher is the resistance of the coil, higher will be the current, higher will be the heat produced. It is known as resistance law. Now third is the time law. If I and R are constant, Then from equation A, H is directly proportional to T. Higher is the time, higher is the heat produced. It is known as time law. Now the electric power, work done per unit time, or rate of work done is known as power. Means power is work upon time. So P will be W by T. Here W is IVT, I square RT, and V square upon R into T. So on putting these values of W, we can also find P will be W by T is equal to IVT divided by T, so V square upon R into T upon T, I square R into T upon T. We can also write P is W by T, that's IV, that's V square upon R, also equals to I square, and these are the formulas for electric energy, electric power. Now units of electric power, because P is W by T, so it is joule per second, that's simply J upon, also known as watt. It means we can also write here watt into second is joule. The important relation between the energy and power, watt into second. Now the other units of this one, because P is W by T, is IV is I V square upon R, also equals to I square, and from this one the unit is joule per second, that is also known as watt. From this one it is ampere into volt, it is volt square upon ohm, it is ampere square into ohm. These all are same, these are the units of power. Now the bigger units of power are kilowatt, this goes to 10 raised to the power 3 watt, megawatt is 10 raised to the power 6 watt. Now the commercial unit of electrical energy, kilowatt hour is the commercial unit of electrical energy. Kilowatt into hour is known as commercial unit of electrical energy. It is also known as unit. Generally electric bills are measured in unit, that's kilowatt into hour. Now the value of 1 kilowatt into hour is 1 kWh, that will be 10 raised to 3 watt into 60, that's seconds, that's 3.6 into 10 raised to the power 6 watt into second. 1 kWh is equals to 3.6 into 10 raised to the power 6 joule. Now the engineering unit of electric energy, unit of electric energy, it is electron volt. Generally denoted by EV. According to definition, if one electron is accelerated by a potential difference of 1 volt, then the energy of the electron will be 1 electron volt. Then the energy of the electron will be 1 volt, will be 1 electron volt, because energy or W, it is Q into V. Here Q is E, that's 1.6 into 10 raised to the power minus 19 coulomb. Here V is 1 volt. So 1 electron volt will be 1.6 into 10 raised to the power minus 19 into 1, means 1 electron volt is 1.6 into 10 raised to the power minus 19 joule.